today's episode, we're going to go over the difference between someone that does overcome their chronic symptoms and someone that doesn't. And when I say chronic symptoms, majority of the women that I see are dealing with hair thinning, hair loss, and I'm going to tell you a little bit of the insight of what I've seen comparing the difference between clients that overcome hair loss and hair thinning and figure it out and the clients that keep being stuck in a cycle. So if you're new here, my name is Yuri. I'm a nutritional therapy practitioner, and I help women figure out what is causing their hair loss and hair thinning. And today I want to have a conversation with you about something that can make or break restoring your health, and that is you. Yes, practitioners like me are here to guide you, support you, and give you the tools that you need. But at the end of the day, true improvement comes from your willingness to change, your openness to learning about your body and your belief in your body's ability to restore health. So let's dive in. I've worked with so many clients over the years, and I've seen a clear difference between those who restore their health and those who continue to struggle. Clients who come in believing their symptoms will never get better, who doubt every step, who are constantly looking for reasons why things won't work, those are the ones who tend to stay stuck. On the other hand, clients who trust that their symptoms will improve, who take the recommended steps without hesitation, and who truly believe in their body's resilience, those are the ones who see the biggest transformation. So I've had clients who do want to improve their health, resolve their symptoms, but I've also noticed that there's something in them that just keeps them doubting, or and it's not doubting the protocol. It's not, at the end of the day, they're doubting if they can implement the recommended steps. They're doubting if this will work, because overall I do get, maybe their life experience has been that there's been a lot of doubt in their life, and it's hard to trust that anything will work for you. And this is where your mindset is as important as the protocols, the labs, and the supplements. If deep down you don't believe your body is capable of restoring health, then no amount of external support will be enough. But if you start to shift your mindset, if you start seeing yourself as someone who is restoring health, someone who is solving their health issues, your body will respond to that energy. And I'll give you an example. Before I really figured out what was going on with my health, I knew deep down, no matter how many practitioners I have seen, I knew that deep down, one, I wasn't going to give up. Yes, I had days where sometimes I would tell my husband, like, I really don't know what I'm going to do if this one doesn't work, if this specific protocol, or if this practitioner does not cannot help me. But I learned along the way that it was never about the protocol, the practitioner. It was always my spirit and my belief, knowing that, hey, I just knew that I wasn't here to be sick, to have all these symptoms, the hair loss, the gut issues, the low energy, the headaches. I've had a lot of symptoms, but my mind was 100% sure that I believe that God did not create me to be like this while I'm here. So I was determined to find a solution. I was going to find a solution. I didn't care how long it took. I didn't care how many people I had to see. But at the end of the day, each practitioner got me closer to resolving my symptoms. And thankfully, I was open to learning and to implementing the protocols. And little by little, your mindset does change into knowing that you will resolve these issues. Another thing that I want to mention is that you are not your diagnosis. Whatever label you've been giving, it does not define you. Your body is resilient. It is constantly working to restore balance, and when given the right tools and support, it will work towards your optimal health. Too often people get stuck in identifying with their diagnosis. So I've had clients that said, yes, such and such practitioner told me I had this, I was diagnosed with this disease. It's just always a label on you. And I feel like when you identify with that label, yes, it might be helpful for the practitioner to have a starting point, but I don't believe that your diagnosis is you. I don't believe whatever someone has told you. It could be a health practitioner, it could be your parents, it could be anybody. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you have a spirit and your body is resilient. I would not ever identify with not having an answer or anything like that, because I truly do believe that I am unique. In every client that I do see, I see their uniqueness, I see their spirit, and I'm there to teach you that your body is resilient. I'm not here so you could depend on me as your health practitioner. I don't ever want you to depend on me or on anybody else, because I truly believe that the power comes within you. Another belief that I have is how you do one thing is how you do everything. So if you're going about life unsatisfied, doubting yourself, and feeling stuck in other areas, this will show in your health. The way that you treat your body is a reflection of your overall approach to life. If you're constantly pushing off self care, you make excuses, or expect failure, then your health journey will follow the same pattern. But if you approach life with confidence, commitment, and trust in the process, your body will respond. And I've seen that with my own self when I had a lot of issues going on besides my health. The lifestyle that I was giving my body, I was always on the go. I was trying to prove to have complete A's in graduate school. I was trying to be the best parent. I was trying to be the best in my career, the best wife, the best everything. Eventually, your body gives out, because you do have to accept that you're not always going to be at 100%. Sometimes you can't complete life at 70, at 65, no matter what. If you complete whatever you have in mind, that's what matters in the end. And overall, your body does break down, because at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, like, these external goals, what's the point of it? Why do you feel a certain way about whatever goals? Like, if you are a go-getter and you have to do certain things, why is that fulfilling for you in life? There's other areas in your life that you have to maybe process. And that's something that I had to figure out, is that I have to slow down and I have to be 100% confident with myself and who I am, and no longer rely on people's opinion or on anything else. So when you are confident and you're happy in the career that you're pursuing, you're happy in your life overall. When you shift your mindset to being 100% okay with yourself, it changes how you walk, it changes how you view things, it changes relationships. You no longer are chasing people, you no longer care about people's opinion. You are in healthy relationships. You make healthy boundaries as well. So you know what's good for you and you know what's bad for you. It's all about really learning what's best for yourself, instead of maybe you feel guilty or maybe you feel resentment because you are not following your true self. So, how do you start shifting your mindset and taking control of your health? First of all, I would, of course, I'm going to say book your consultation, because that's the first step. When I start working with clients and we go over the blood work labs, it gives us a starting point. It tells me how to support your body, and I create protocols based off your blood work labs. It's personalized for you. The other step that I recommend is to implement the steps your practitioner recommends, whether it's like adjusting your nutrition, taking specific supplements, making lifestyle changes, and actually following through is crucial. The third thing that I would recommend is doing daily mindset work. Every single day, it takes effort for you to remind yourself that you are doing something better to restore your health. You say it out loud, you write it down, you visualize yourself being healthy already. And instead of being stuck in this cycle that your hair won't grow, your health won't get better, you have to get out of that cycle and you have to go and always visualize in the future. Your brain is not going to know if you're in the future, you're in the past, or if you're in the present. But presently, I need you to think about that you already resolve your symptoms. And I'll tell you another thing. When you resolve your symptoms, such as your hair thinning, your hair loss, you're no longer thinking about what is causing it. You already know how to resolve it. That gives you time and energy for you to focus on other activities that you will enjoy. So I want you to ask yourself right now, are you showing up for your health? Are you truly open to restoring your health? Because if you're halfway in and if you're doubting every step, you're only making it harder for yourself. But if you commit, you've made the decision and that you believe that you will see change. If you're ready to take that step, I invite you to book a consultation with me. Let's work together to give your body what it needs. But most importantly, you have to believe that restoring health is possible. And thanks for tuning in. Until next time.